Davis, absolutely one of the best.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis doing what true crimers do.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis.
John Davis True Crime.
Mr. John Davis. John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime.
This guy John Davis.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime. Maybe that's where I've heard that name before.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis, and it's good to see you, John. How are you?
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime.
Hey, John Davis.
John Davis.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime kicks butt.
Tune in and watch John Davis True Crime. You will love it. It's one of the best channels on YouTube. Tune in. It's John Davis True Crime.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to JDTC in the morning. Glad to have you. Forgot Brandy with me this morning. I was waiting on her to chime in. Good morning. All right, son, we are live, so no cursing or anything to that effect. My son told me he's got a doctor's appointment here in a minute. Brandy's going to take him. Just letting y'all in on what's going on. Mr. Gen X. Man, I should change my channel name to that, you know. Gen X has quite the reputation now. We're known as being pretty much the baddest people alive. Y'all see that python? Thinking he's watching Hulk Hogan this morning, wasn't you? Lisa Mongrain, V, Burnt Dirt, Poppy Red Mustang, Not a Drama Nana, Lip Lock No More. Good morning. Harley, good morning. I just was looking at updates this morning. And LMAO, welcome to the gun show. You're welcome. A little something extra for y'all this morning. Was looking for updates and I found one and I'm going to share it with y'all. I don't know if it's too early for this or not. Too early to get yourselves this pissed off, but I figured if I had to see it, y'all should too. It's only fair. Y'all remember this little guy, right? Hold on. Let me get his picture up. This little guy right here. Yeah, come on in. Everybody, welcome Brandy to the program. Brandy, glad to have you. I accidentally scheduled the live for the same time as the doctor's appointment, so Brandy can't be with us too long, but it's good to have her. Good to have her on the program.
Are we on camera?
Yeah, we are.
No.
I was just showing him Elijah's picture because I was looking this morning for updates, right? And I didn't even read it all. I just skimmed over it, and I thought this is something I should update people about, so I'm going to do that. Okay. Down with that? Chase, what you doing, son?
Making a bunch of noise.
Making a bunch of noise in there.
All of them tried to play hooky day, Bradley.
Did they?
He thinks if Chase don't go to school, he don't need to go to school. And Taylor rubbing her eye this morning, acting like she's got pink eye.
Taylor will rub one of her eyes a bunch and then be like, I think it's the pink eye. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it in today.
The reason I know it's true, she's done it twice this week.
Yeah. It keeps coming back every morning, don't it? She's funny. The preliminary hearing for Katrina Bauer, that's Elijah's mother, if you want to refer to her as that. She's the lady that sent Elijah to live with this guy because he's 3 years old, and she said, quote, he needed to teach him how to be a man. What do you think?
Ridiculous.
Gross. The preliminary hearing for Katrina Bauer, the mother of missing 3-year-old Elijah Vu, and her boyfriend, Jesse Vang, was postponed for a week. Oh, man, it's got something in my way. Hold on. as a result of new details that have been released in an updated criminal complaint for the case. That criminal complaint is revealing new details about the alleged neglect that both Elijah and his 6-year-old sister faced at the hands of Bauer and Vang.
I didn't know he had a sister.
According to the complaint, Elijah was found with bruising on his jawline and neck on the left side, as well as bruising on his upper left arm, as well as wearing a blindfold while he was sleeping. Bauer took this photo of Elijah at 3:13 a.m. on February 14th at 3918 Mishicot Road in Two Rivers, Vang apartment. The criminal complaint states the last known photo of Elijah was taken on February 15th at 8:24 p.m. In it, he is standing in the corner in a diaper only. Hands appear to be in a praying position, and the diaper looks full. It appears to have been taken at Jesse Vang's apartment.
That's how they have that information. Remember they were saying that?
Yeah, I told you, I said, there's got to be something that they're charging them with the neglect or whatever it is.
That's crazy.
Since initially being charged, Bauer has faced 3 charges, 1 count of child neglect, party to the crime, and 2 counts of obstructing an officer. The first charge was upgraded to chronic neglect, party to a crime, at Thursday's hearing. A 4th charge, neglecting a child, specified harm did not occur, was added regarding Bauer's 6-year-old daughter. According to the complaint, it stems from when she left her daughter in a turned-off car when it was 27 degrees for more than an hour on February 14th. A couple of hours before that, she and Vang were texting about planning to have sex, moving Elijah to the living room and leaving the daughter in the car.
Oh, my God.
Bauer initially told law enforcement that she was not in Manitowoc County from February 12th to the 20th, but the complaint states that she returned on February 16th, according to phone data and witness accounts. In the early hours of February 17th, Vang and Bauer drove around Manitowoc together. Vang entered a bar while Bauer went on a quick trip.
That's probably when
That's
happened.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why she was lying about being in town.
That makes sense now.
The complaint says that officers reviewed surveillance footage from the quick trip, and Elijah was not seen in any of the passenger seats of the cars. Vang and Bauer's outing lasted nearly 4 hours, and the 6-year-old daughter was confirmed to be in the car of someone in the Wisconsin Dells area where Bauer resides. The document states that on February 18th, Vang messaged Bauer, "I told you to trust me. I'm going to make sure he hates me and being here." "Don't want him to hate you, just fear you," Bauer replied. "It's okay," Vang said. "Someone had to be the bad person." "I know, but either way, he can fear you and respect you," Bauer replied. This is a 3-year-old we're talking about. That.
That's when they're learning what's right, what's wrong. And they do a lot of wrong.
"He did fear me, but he didn't respect me. Now I'm making him respect me." Both are due back in court next Wednesday, March 14th.
Wow. Maybe it was the night before they were trying to left the daughter in the car, right? Or was that on the 14th? I got confused. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I was wondering if it was. They probably got mad because he kept on maybe interfering and did something with them. But she was there, I bet.
But see, they're saying, what did they say about the 18th? What was that?
Oh, is that when they were at one on the outside?
On the 8th? Hold on. See, it says though. Where did I read that? I know I've seen that. The document states that on February 18th, Vang messaged Bauer, "I told you to trust me. I'm going to make sure he hates me and being here." So that makes me think he was still alive on the 18th.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's sick. That what they were saying is they were putting the little girl out in the damn car and stuff so they could have sex.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's just crazy how they talk about this 3-year-old little boy.
It's wild. They talk about wanting to fear him and respect him.
Like
I don't
man.
think a 3-year-old is capable of understanding respect.
No.
They will understand fear, though. I'm sure he was really scared of him.
I feel bad in that picture. In his diaper, just in there. It's awful.
Yeah. See, I found this picture the other night. I didn't see the picture they're talking about in that article anywhere.
These people are POS.
But I think this is where they're trying to say he was at that auto repair place.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the picture for that. That's wild, though. I mean, how they talk about him.
Mm-hmm.
It's and see. I don't know if you heard it last night, but I was playing the thing about her mother, Katrina Bauer's mother, Elijah's mom's mother. So it'd be Elijah's grandmother. She is doing everything she can to keep her in jail and not get that bond reduced.
Yeah, I heard you reading that.
She says that she hasn't had a relationship with her since 22, and that Katrina Bauer is like a whack job, and she is emotionally and
unstable.
Yeah.
Wouldn't get help.
Right. Yeah. So this is it's just wild.
They need to question that 6-year-old. I'm sure they have, probably.
I'm sure they have too, because I would say that 6-year-old probably seen something.
Yeah.
You know what?
At least they got them in jail for the charges they do, but they need to find them.
But she went up to have her bail reduced, and it didn't happen.
Good.
Judge said it was right where it needed to be, and that's when her mom was there in the courtroom and everything, and she was she was all about it. She was fighting it. She didn't want her to have no bail or nothing either.
Yeah, she don't know how to raise kids. That's for sure. It's awful. Not even his daddy, boyfriend.
Yeah, he's in jail. Shocker.
Wow.
And see, they're talking about this car too. This car is the last I heard. Now I haven't heard them say they had found it. I haven't seen an update on it. But this car, they're all about. If anybody's seen it, they're saying it has a lot to do with this. I'm thinking that might be the car they was driving around in, and they're just trying to find video and stuff. But they are saying that car is very important.
Or if they tested it.
Well, I'm sure they have. I see tape on it and stuff. It looks like that's where it's at. It's in there getting forensics run on it,
They're awful.
They're horrible.
Horrible people.
It's wild how they speak about this 3-year-old, man.
Yeah. I wonder where the 6-year-old is. I'm sure she's somewhere safe, hopefully.
Police have custody of the car. They are looking for video to see where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. That's what I was
We
thinking.
know she lied about a couple things. Been there on those dates. She lied about that.
Saw the crime scene photo of Madeline, and she's wearing jeans and a jumper, so not the school uniform her mother said she saw her getting ready in.
Wow.
I tell you, they're after that mother is shady.
Yeah.
Ain't she?
I was thinking maybe might not be true, but she might have been jealous and knew what was going on. Kind of jealous of the daughter. You never know.
Yeah.
People are sick. She did not act right. She's lying about something.
That's Madeline Soto there.
Oh, so she didn't have her school uniform on.
See, her mom, man, I've seen, but I don't know how reliable the reports are, but I've seen like where she's told about 3 different variations of that morning.
Yeah.
At
one point she says we went.
Yeah. And it's like Mr. Creepo, which I got a picture of him too. This dude, well, no, I don't. I think I got rid of it. Did I get rid of it?
Why would you want your ex coming to visit you to be around your kid? That is weird to me. That's true.
Yeah. That whole deal's weird, ain't it?
Yeah.
I think that mom's definitely lying about something, though. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to talk about this, too, because this is big right now.
Yeah.
This is Sebastian Rogers. And this is out of Tennessee. I'm sure all of y'all know about this, or most of you anyway, that follow true crime. I'm stuck.
Yeah, he's been missing for what?
Yeah, it's been a while. He has autism. His parents say he walked off. I don't know. The update on him though is they were searching a landfill. Now he's from Tennessee. Apparently the trash from his house goes to Kentucky.
Right.
They were searching a landfill in Kentucky for him. And I told Brandy, that is so odd to me.
Yeah. They're not wanting to say why, but there's a reason. They just don't go search a landfill.
And there's a picture of the landfill they're searching at. That is so... I do not buy that they just decided to search the landfill. There has got to be some reasoning for that. That is such an undertaking to search a landfill. They don't just do that.
No.
For the hell of it, And if you're searching a landfill, in my opinion, you're insinuating there's been a crime occurred.
Yeah, they know more than what they're telling the public, for sure.
I don't... You don't just search a landfill for a missing kid unless you think something's happened to him, especially a 15-year-old.
You remember how long it took to find, what was that little boy's name? His mom was Leilana or Leah? That 2-year-old boy, the babysitter. You don't know?
I'm drawing a blank.
You don't know who I'm talking about.
Who?
They searched the landfill for months and months.
Oh, yeah.
I forget his name. I don't know why I forget his name. But it took them a while to find him. So it's an undertaking and a half. Why can't I think of his name? You know who
you're killing me. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Leilana, is that it? Yeah, I think it's
Leilani.
Yeah, Leilani.
Quentin Simon. There you go. Thank you.
But yeah, it took them forever to search for him. They found him though. So there's a reason. That's all I was getting to.
Yeah, they're not searching a landfill for no reason. I'm sorry. I'm not a conspiracy theorist to push shit like that, but that makes no sense that they'd be doing that unless they thought something had happened. They've gotten a tip. There's some reason they're in that landfill.
Yeah, that's a lot of money on resources to spend doing that. I hope they find them. See, he's autistic, but I don't know how severe. They let him leave the house by himself. I don't know.
Why do these parents have kids if they don't want to look after them, if they don't have the patience, etc.?
Yeah. Good point.
He was 15, though. That's awful. You would think if you raised him to 15, right?
What's there? Well, a lot of these kids, though, they got to spend the rest of life with you, if they can't get out on his own. But I'm not for sure how severe his autism was.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, thank you, Emma.
Thank you.
Emma said, I love the background.
Oh, thank you. John did it.
That's my design. It ain't finished yet. We're still waiting on some stuff to come in from Temu. Temu will hook you up. I'm telling you, a lot of people seem to think, I see it all the time. People are saying that Temu's a scam. We've never had a bad experience.
It's not like Shein either. Like, the stuff is pretty good quality. Everything I've gotten. You know how Shein stuff will fall apart? No.
I don't know what Shein is.
It's like another
Temu.
Yeah, but cheap. Like cheap stuff.
I don't even know if I'm saying that. Is it Temu?
That's what I call it. I don't know.
Or
and it's free shipping. You can't beat that. Overseas free shipping.
Yeah. Now you ain't gonna get stuff in a day or two.
No.
But if you got some time to wait.
Or Wish, Wish, they took forever. Like I'd wait for a month to get my stuff from them.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than that too.
You play the game on Temu and water the plants for a month, then you can choose a free item.
I've been watering those freaking plants for 5-6 months.
That's funny. Brandy's been at it for a minute. You got something free though, didn't you?
One thing, but I get 2 gifts. I'm right at it. Almost there. Almost. I've been working at it.
Getting close.
Mm-hmm. I forget to log in every day.
Is that a...
Yeah, you get more points to water your flowers. and feed your fish.
Jesse said, I fed fish for like 4 months and got a free hammock.
I'm still feeding mine.
Ooh, a hammock. I can go for a hammock.
I'm almost there.
Almost there. I don't know. I've seen it. I know people will send me stuff, be like, hey, if you do this, it helps me out.
Yeah, on Temu.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people like the Temu. Has anybody here actually got scammed by Temu? I think it's just an ugly rumor against Temu.
Yeah. I hate to tell people how many orders I have. I have too many.
Quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Poor old delivery dude. He's sitting there holding his back from all the packages he carries up here from Temu and Amazon.
I'm sure delivery guys hate Temu. I'm sure they deliver a lot of packages.
It's wild though. Everything comes in a bag. Yet everything I've always got, nothing's been broke.
No, you might have like a lot of tape on it, but not broken.
It's the toxins found in some Temu products that have been in the news, especially children's toys. I don't think you can avoid that kind of shit. It's just part of life, you know.
Which we don't order many toys.
Which you never know. That could be their plan. That's how they're going to take us over here in the States. Make shit so damn affordable and
maybe
cheap that we can't deny.
Why can't they do that in the U.S.? You know, have something like that. It's always overseas.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
We need to have a Wemu. Don't we?
Yeah.
I think people are worried about their info getting sold or compromised, but it already is, so LOL. Yeah, I mean,
I try to just use one of my cards on there, like a credit card, because usually they'll pay you back or fix it, hopefully.
I ain't playing the game. Send me my stuff. Never scam, but boy, they wear out my email with offers. If you have items in your cart for a while, they reduce the price for big savings. Yes, I keep my cart full.
Yeah, and I they get me every time. I'm always ordering stuff.
Yeah, that's how they work, Brandy, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Just too good of a deal. Can't pass it up.
Then here comes a package. And another one.
And another one. Y'all hit that thumbs up. I'm going to open up the lines here in a minute. I like BS. And
Ring, ring, ring.
Open up those caller lines. If you want to get something off your chest today, I think that's what we should start making it our Friday F it line.
Yeah. And talk about one of the cases we did or just whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah. In the world of, well, I don't know. I'm up for anything. We'll talk about whatever y'all want. Let's open up them lines. Let me get the number out.
Oh.
There's the number at the bottom of your screen. JDTC hotline 540-358-1101.
There's your number. Hopefully somebody call.
Yeah. No, we'll just talk to chat.
Yeah. I gotta leave a little bit.
And I hope they find Elijah. But I tell you, seeing what we've seen so far,
They've had a big gap in time.
brace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they could, well,
They're dirty scum.
I tell you, I'm thinking though on the 18th, it makes me think he was still with us because I don't think they're that smart to be making texts to insinuate he still is.
Yeah.
You know, I think he still is. I think what's happened probably, if I had to guess, is the abuses went too far.
That's what I'm thinking.
And they
really hurt him somehow.
Yeah. Now, when is the question?
Yeah.
So what do you all think happened to Elijah? That's what I think. I think it's bad. I think that they were trying to teach him to be a man at 3 years old, and it got carried away and hurt him. I mean, he's 3 years old. He's really little. They can't take a bunch of abuse. No. And if you've seen that dude, Vang, I don't have his picture no more. I don't want to look at his ugly ass, to be honest with you. He would have been a nightmare for a little 3-year-old boy. Let's just say that.
You're already sick to be with somebody like her, Alex, you know, her mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how she is.
That's the thing, though. You got these scumbag men that I swear, women, just be single. if that's what,
Yeah.
if that's as good as you can do. Don't get with these trash, and then
Bring 'em
God,
around your kids.
don't bring them around your children.
Please.
I can't call because I'm busy, but I'm curious about the connection Jody Sue Brown has come up with during the night. Lip lock.
What's the connection?
I don't know. She's stalking Jody Sue as usual. She'll have to fill us in.
I heard something about that, but what does she know? I wonder.
I don't know.
Why hasn't she brought it up until now?
She needed some views were down. Cash app just wasn't ringing.
Yeah, makes sense.
Needed some action, so she's dropped us a bombshell, I'm sure. I don't keep up with JSB because I, a long time ago, in my mind, decided, no.
She don't have nothing to do with it.
She ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just for attention.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, that's all it is.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, lost little ones. Much, much love. Thank you. I tell you though, man, I'm gonna be as honest as I can here. I watch very little any of these creators have to say about summer because it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
They're milking it for all they can. And I really think some of these other kids deserve some attention brought to their story. And I'm not going to sit here and go over the same thing over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not. A long time ago, if y'all noticed, you can go through and look. Okay, because I know there's pricks out there that's going to try to say I'm this big tragedy pimp or whatever. You don't see names in my videos, in my titles anymore. I even myself was like, I don't know about that. You know, I am so sick of it. You go to some of these creators and you see 10 Summer Wells videos a week, and that name in the title of every one. I ain't built like that. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
I'm tired of these tragedy pimping scumbags.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I don't even think most of them's worth making fun of anymore.
Yeah.
Not to say that I won't. Oh, speaking of, that's meme worthy there. Which one should we go with? I got a few memes this morning. I like this one. This one's pretty funny.
Which, don't get us wrong, Summer needs to stay out there, her case. But God, if that's all you do, no new evidence is crazy, right?
Oh, we got a caller.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hello? Hello, caller.
Hi. I'm calling from room 69. 69.
Thank you, Jesse. Really, really funny. Her name showed up. I knew that's who it was.
Jesse, you should have done better than that.
Come on, Jesse. Come on now. That ain't right. It just ain't right doing me like that. I knew it was her and I still did it. I thought Jesse's finally ready to make her debut on JDTC. This is going to be an occasion to celebrate. Nope. Trying to be funny.
That's okay.
I didn't know it would say that. It was supposed to ask for toilet paper. Sure it was, Jesse. Sure it was.
That's funny.
I did make my debut. Yeah, you did. That's messed up. Don't do us like that. Yeah, I can't believe it, man. That's shocking. We got 84 in here. Usually we get a call pretty fast, don't we?
Yeah.
Nobody feeling in the mood this morning. I was going to let people rail for a while.
Is it too early? Nah.
Maybe it's too early. Could be.
Wake up. Get some coffee.
Maybe a coffee. Get at it. Well, it's 9:30.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I found a funny meme. Here, I'll show this to y'all. Have you seen this one? I think it's been around a minute, maybe. This kid was born with a suspended driver's license. I think that's hilarious. He got him a mean mullet, don't he? He's cute though, ain't he?
Yeah.
That must be at the race. He got him some earplugs,
No.
and I bet you that's at a racetrack or
That's
something.
cute.
I thought that was funny. I think it's been out a while, so people's probably mostly seen that, you know?
Mm-hmm. So memes are just people that put a picture with words, I guess. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I know. I should know that. But
Did you make a Pandrew meme? No, I haven't, but I will. I'll have one for you the next time we're live. You'll have you a Pandrew meme.
I heard a lot about him lately.
Yeah, I don't give him much attention.
Mm-mm. That's what he wants.
Yes. Ever since Brandy jumped all over him,
yeah,
ain't seen hiding her hair of him. I think we're probably blocked if I had to guess.
Yeah. I don't care.
It's 9:30 for you, but not for everyone. Yeah, you're right. Like
it could be like 5:30 in California.
Well, yeah, on the West Coast. But for Emma, it's like 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah, 3 p.m.
She's 5 hours ahead of us.
It's a good time for her, I'm sure.
So for our friends in the UK, it's good.
That probably makes it hard on her trying to schedule a live what time to do it for her.
John Davis, True Crime. Have you made a meme for Carrot Nasty TM?
Oh, God. I know she's on that kick.
Mm.
We better not. Let's just not talk.
Yeah, we're not going there. She was railing on Brandy Neal yesterday, and I was just like, God, really? Really? You gonna like bring this up and rail on her for who knows how long it went on, you know, for something that come out 2 years ago?
Everybody has past, you know. And she's like, I'm a bitch. I know I'm a bitch. Well, that's nice.
What other people suspect it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to draw that
bad energy.
Yeah, that over this way.
She's talking about whenever y'all go to the grocery store and look at carrots, I hope you remember my herbs.
Yeah, don't say the word.
I'm not. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You'll think of my, you know. Who started that? I don't even know.
What got me though was there was a ton of people in there watching that. You are so right. Yes. Yes.
Then they go somewhere else and talk about them.
I'm just gonna say this, and then we're not gonna talk about it. She was trying to tell me not too long ago I was being too hard on Dawn and Candace, right? Well, I think everybody would agree Brady has nothing to do with Michael's disappearance.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm coming. Bye.
Brandy's stepping out. Bye, Brandy. See you in a minute, honey. Hey, make his ass go to school after that doctor's appointment. Hate when she says that word. Like I said, I don't really want to get into that. Randy, you might have to call. I'm shocked we ain't had a call yet. What else we got going on this morning? Oh, I forgot. I haven't even went here yet. I've posted about it, but I haven't went there this morning. Where's it at? Hold on. I don't have it. Anyway, yesterday, and I'm sure all of y'all are well aware, Kayla, Harmony's evil stepmother, made parole. Ain't that some shit? I tell you, I know like the deal. I know the deal. She wasn't in there for Harmony, so Harmony wasn't a reason to not grant her parole. I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are going to say that, you know, they made a deal with her. That was the deal. I tell you what, if I'd have been on that parole board, there's no way in hell I would have given her parole. You know, I know what you're saying. It's whatever. I just wouldn't have done it. I don't care if it's right or not. There is no way she'd have made parole if I'd have been on the parole board. We still ain't found Harmony. There's the picture of the bag she's supposed to be in. We know that. We know she's supposed to be in a bag somewhere. We don't know where. Does she know where? Who knows? You know, who knows? But I know one thing. I don't think I could have lived with myself if I knew her story and went and gave parole to her ass. There's no way. She'd have never got out. I don't care what her charge was. I don't care if her time would have been up. I'd still be like, nah, can't do it. Nope. Not after what you watched and was too much of a coward to stop. And for all we know, you know, we've never heard Adam talk about what was going on. She might have been doing it right along with him. Even if she wasn't, I don't care. She had chances to tell. She had chances to stop it. You know? Harmony's dead in the back seat of that car, and she's eating and getting high. Her ass would have. Oh, sorry. Sat back and watched it happen over and over. Said she was scared, and then wrote him love letters in jail. Yeah. Yep. It's not right for Kayla to work on getting custody of her kids back. She should never have her kids back. How could you trust her with them? What if somebody else come around her that she was scared of and started doing something to them? She wouldn't protect him. She's done proved that. How could you give her her kids back? She should never have them back. And all those sympathizers, and I've seen you, and I'm sure there's some in the bushes. Oh, you don't know what it's like. Bah, 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 bah. She was beating woman. Bah, 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 bah. She had drug problems. Bah, 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 bah. I don't want to hear it. It's no excuse to me. Don't mean shit to me. You know what I always remember? She was going to a methadone clinic where they had to go in one at a time. Don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that, well, she was in addiction and, you know, drugs are bad and blah, 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 blah. Miss me with that shit. And I hope everybody, every one of you that think that way, that hears this, can kiss the shiny part of my ass. Sorry. And they're out there too. Just like they're out there for Audrey Cunningham's mother. Oh, well, you know, and I see that all the time too. Anytime I post something about, you know, a mother shouldn't let any man stop her from seeing her child, you get the her mother sympathizers. Oh, well, I had a husband. He wouldn't let me see my kids. Well, sorry. The system got me, man. It was the system. The system kept me away. Sorry. And I tell you what, I was let down by Nancy Grace, showing her the grace she did. I wish Nancy would have laid into her ass, and I kind of expected it, but Nancy was being sympathetic. I guess I'm a mean guy because I don't be the spokesperson for your daughter when you hadn't seen her in years, except now they're saying there was some kind of accidental run-in. Oh, wow. You accidentally ran into her. Oh. Great work. Just great work. Miss me with that shit? Look at that woman. I get disgusted. In all these cases, you all have women that didn't do the right thing, in my opinion. And no, in fact, Jennifer Soto covered for her boyfriend too. Yes, Brenda, you're exactly right. And if she didn't, she did. I'm not even going to go there. Nancy wants an interview. She can't make her mad. I know. It's just I love Nancy. Big fan. Big fan, Nancy Grace, if you're watching this. If you're in the chat, if you're in the bushes, Nancy Grace, big fan. Big fan. Really wish you would have laid into her. That's all I'm saying. Can't stand seeing these losers slumping over grocery carts on sidewalks where I live. Yeah, I'd get tired of that too. Man, my computer ain't running worth of shit this morning. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Can't trust anybody, especially when it comes to children. Amen. And I was, man, right before I come on, I was going through the Facebook reels, and I love the body cam stuff. I don't know if y'all ever watch it. I think I'm gonna start doing some videos on some of the body cam footage. There was this video of this guy gets pulled over, and he has got 6 kids in the car. He gets out of the truck. His pants are unbuttoned. The cop's questioning. Turns out none of the 6 kids were his, and he got charged with multiple offenses against children. Can you believe that? The cop's calling one of them's parents on the body cam, and he's like, I have your son here. He's with blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I have no idea who that is. They're out there, people. They're out there. Like I said, I'm going to preach this, I think, every live I do. If anybody in your family is a single mother, or for some odd reason has grown men outside of the family around their children, do your due diligence. Look into them. Look into them. And not all of them's going to have records. Don't let the fact that they not have a record discourage you from keeping them people under a freaking microscope. Just because they don't have a record could possibly just mean they ain't been caught yet. A lot of these POSs get away with this stuff forever before they're actually caught. Jesse said, Nancy, come on out of the bushes. Nancy, we know you're out. Nancy's a subscriber. Nah, she ain't. You know who used to be a subscriber and they unsubscribed? And I'm like, well, what'd I do to him? Was, what's his name? What's the guy that's in true crime? He's real famous. He's a singer or something. He used to be a sub and he unsubbed, and it broke my heart. And I didn't screenshot it to have proof that he used to be a sub. Any of y'all have that guy in your family? Ryan, there he is. Yeah, Ryan used to be a subscriber. I guess didn't like something I put out. He unsubscribed. He's got some out there theories too. I remember. Oh, we got a call. We have a caller.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you for calling.
I would like to talk about Maddie's mother. The description that she gave that her daughter had on that morning, she claims she saw her that morning. Well, it doesn't fit the description of when they found the young girl deceased in the woods. She had blue jeans on. And so that's only one of the lies that the mother told. And my point is that I don't believe she's telling the truth. And I'm saying this under speculation. However, I don't think she's being honest about her daughter's death. And I also believe that the father went so deep into what he was into that he may have doing some acts connected with euthanasia. You know what I'm talking about. I won't.
Yes, ma'am.
On it. I think that's possible. However, that's all I got to say. And don't know if you saw the photo of the young girl that was found in the woods, but she was found with blue jeans on, not shorts.
Right. And yeah, she wasn't found wearing what her mother had said she left the house in, or had said she was wearing that morning.
Exactly, and my point is that she lies.
Yes, ma'am.
Fact.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, well, you have a good one, and don't forget to push the like button.
Oh, thank you so much. Have a good day.
You're welcome. You also. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, and I think a ton of people would agree with that lady. And you know, what does that mean? Why is she lying? Who knows? Who knows how deep in this she is? You know, who knows? The story's really weird. She comes off super just off-putting. You know, she's one of the worst interviews I've ever seen. She really just has this. I can't even nail it down to one thing. It's like this vibe of just suspicion. I don't know how to explain it. She deliberately lied to law enforcement to cover for her boyfriend. That is a crime. We'll see, you know. And that's a thing too, you know. Say, you know, you have a single mom in your family, really, you know, well, everybody just needs to be really, I don't know how to put this, involved with any children in their family, in their life, as far as, you know, checking in on them, making sure they're okay, you know, and looking for anything, you know, everybody has to do a much better job at protecting our children. You know, they say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a village to protect a child from the stuff we're seeing going on too. And I think there's signs too. And I think more is going to come out, especially with Madeline. I think there were a lot of signs that got missed, just like with Harmony and a lot of the other ones. Did John go over Elijah updates? I'm going to have to rewind if he did. Yeah, I read the latest updates. Basically, you know, that the charges are, they told what brought the charges to the boyfriend and the mother. You know, what evidence they had. That woman resented the child, was jealous, and I can see her attacking in a fit of rage. In my opinion, she is far more than a dupe in all this. A lot of people think that. I've seen a lot of people say they don't even think it was the boyfriend. They think he helped cover it up, and he was probably doing some sick, gross stuff. But they think that maybe she was the one. You know, could have been her that actually committed the action. Makes you wonder why the clothes, why she told, and you know, I don't remember exacts, but I know I've watched a couple of them, and I know there's inconsistencies in what she's saying. There's a whole new amended complaint, and it shook me. I think that's what I read this morning, you know, for everybody. It was the most recent thing I could find. It told about the bruising, the jawline, about leaving the little girl out in the car and all that. See, and that's all that means that there was contact with these people before he went missing, that, you know, really, I don't know. I feel really bad for law enforcement and CPS on they see so much of this, when to do what, you know. It's a really hard thing. And, you know, a lot of people are so quick to blame law enforcement and CPS. They're not the monsters in this, you know. Do they miss stuff? Are they imperfect? Yes, you know, but you got to remember that you need to save the majority of your anger for the people that's actually perpetrating the crime. They are the reason it happens. In the big picture, save your anger for them. Save for the parents, especially these ones that are just making the stupidest of decisions. You know, like Audrey Cunningham. it hurts me knowing that little girl was going without a mother. You know, I know how important my wife is to my daughter and how much she helps guide her and stuff like that. I feel so bad for a little girl that don't have a mom that's there for her because her dad wouldn't allow it. Ultimately, that's on the dad, but you got to do what you got to do to make it happen. Oh, do we got another one? Oh, I missed one. I'm sorry. Call back. See, I might have missed a couple actually because I turned my ringer off for the show. Call back. We'll get you this time. How could you miss your child's birthday party? It wasn't on the day of her birth anyway, so make it when you don't have to work. Yeah, it was on a Sunday. You can work around it, you know. There was a news story this morning about a woman leaving her phone at a bar, and the bartender called the cops. Okay, hold on. All right.
Press 2.
Shit, hold on, Lip Lock. There it is. Lip Lock no more, go ahead.
Good morning, John Davis, True Crime.
Good morning.
Oh, I got an echo.
No, you're well. I mean, you're okay here. Turn the show down, Lip Lock.
Okay.
You're better than that. You're better than that, Lip Lock.
I'm not sure exactly how to frame what I want to say, so this may come out like a word salad. What is it with these landfills and the children here lately? I'm mad, so let me take a breath here. Okay. We had Quentin Simon, Elijah Vu. Now they're looking for the young man in Tennessee in a landfill.
Sebastian Rogers.
I don't understand the psychology of what is happening here with these people, John. They're not only abusing the children, neglecting the children, harming the children, unaliving the children. They're literally throwing them in the trash.
It's awful.
In the trash, you know? What is happening that people are viewing children as refuse?
I don't know what to say to that because I don't understand it either. You know, and trust me, I'm as pissed off as you are. Well, let me ask you this, Lip Lock.
Yeah.
Why do you think they're searching the landfill?
For the young man in Tennessee?
Yes, Sebastian Rogers.
I'm hesitant. I don't like the mom and the stepdad.
Really?
There's something. Well, of course, like the other caller, mere speculation.
Right.
Okay. Why were they on the phone the night before Sebastian disappeared for 3 hours or more? Where was the stepdad that he was on the phone with? Where is this man? I don't understand. Where did the timeline? And then he tells her to get up off of the couch and go to bed. I can't piece all of that. I can't make any of that make sense. The way during one of the interviews or both interviews, I think I've seen two of the stepfather and the mother. I think they were arguing the night before. I think based on their body language and their lack of interaction with one another. Now, I know we've seen this in interviews before, and we don't understand or know the dynamics between the married couple.
Right.
So maybe they're always that way. But if I were crying the way she were crying and my husband was sitting next to me, he would reach over and take my hand. Or he would put his arm around my shoulder and pull me into him, trying to comfort me. I just have a feeling, and that's all it is, that couple was arguing on the phone the night before about something. I also find it odd that the stepfather said first that he couldn't discuss the video footage of Sebastian during that Sunday, the day before he disappeared. But then he says he's not privy to it. What does that mean?
Yeah, it's got to be one or the other.
What privy means.
Right.
So anyway, like I said, I knew this was going to be a word salad. But I'm very, very upset over the psychology or whatever is going on with these people throwing their children in the trash, putting them in CDC bags and throwing them out somewhere, blending them up with NutriBullets. Anyway, honey, that's all. I don't really have a point. I just needed to vent, I think.
Yeah, that's what it's for. That's kind of the dream I had of doing the hotline.
Okay. I should know that as one of your moderators, that's the purpose. But I don't want to keep you, and I know you probably have other callers. So thanks for taking my call and letting me vent about this issue.
Well, thank you for calling.
And I'm going to be back. Yes, honey, I'll be back in chat now.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, that was kind of my idea when I decided to do this, because I know a lot of people, man, and there's been a lot of this lately. It seems like now is I don't know if it's just where, social media has gotten so much widespread coverage of all of the stuff that goes on, that there's been a lot of this just shady type shit lately. Especially, it seems like you got Audrey Cunningham, Madeline Soto, Elijah Vu, Sebastian Rogers. I mean, it seems like there's a lot at once, and it's really hard to keep up with all this. That's why, I apologize. Sometimes maybe I don't know certain things about certain cases, but I've been trying to spread it out, the coverage more, so I'm not as up to date on the exacts of everything. Like Sebastian's case, when it first came out, I really thought with the basic story I got, I expected him to be found probably within the first day, honestly, because it really seemed like to me it was probably a bad thing. A young autistic boy had just walked off and somehow gotten lost. I really thought that's what it would be. And now, here we are, and it's been quite a while now. I don't know the exact, like a week plus he's been missing. And I really didn't expect it to get this far. I just don't understand, if it comes out, and I don't want to speculate on it too much as to what has happened, because I definitely don't want to discourage people still looking for the kid. You never know. He could still be out there. All this could be exactly what it was thought to be. It's odd that he's been missing this long, if that is the case. But, I don't know. It's not looking good. And, I still believe, to me, that there's a reason they search landfills. They just don't, it's not protocol that when a kid goes missing, you search a landfill. And, I think in the beginning too, what kind of got me is he's 15. It would seem odd to me that, you've raised him up to 15, and it would be a case of to where you couldn't take it no more, or something like that happened and something was done. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm not explaining that right, but I don't know. And trust me, I'm not naive. I understand how evil the world is. It's just it didn't seem plausible to me. And I mean, it still might not be. We don't know what's happened. Let's not forget that. Let's put his picture back up for a sec. Make sure everybody gets a good look, because he needs to be found. I know Josh had Trevor on the other night and did a live about it. He's getting a lot of attention, so there's a lot of people looking for him. Hopefully, you know, let's pray against odds, because the odds are each day that goes by, they get a little worse, but let's just pray he's found. And I'm glad a lip lock got the vent, because I really feel like a lot of people could probably use that. A lot of people get really invested in the stories and stuff, and you know, it wears on you. Josh is having Trev on today also. Good. Hi, Bob G, Cat's Eye, P, Island Girl, Birdie's Crime Chat, Not a Drama Nana, Suzette Brown. Suzette, you're late, finally. Glad to see you could make it. I don't know. Like I said, you just pray. It's not out of the realm of possibility that he's still out there, but it's not looking good. There's a reason they searched that landfill. I know I keep beating a dead horse by saying that, but I'm telling, there's a reason. It's a hell of an undertaking to search a landfill. Like Superior Girl, hi, good to see you. Gwen, thank you. John, you're such a good man. I try to be, you know. I try to be. I tell you, it's getting, and I've said this before too, it's getting where I see the things these dudes are doing, because, you know, majority of the time, you know, even though I give the moms a lot of shit for not doing their job, it's the man that's doing the actual deed. And I'm embarrassed. I don't know what goes through some of these sickos' heads. Poor kiddo. I hope he is safe and found soon. I pray this case will not end in that landfill. Yes. Stayed on Trev last night that a cadaver dog hit in the landfill. They are back there today. I wonder if cadaver dogs could, I'm assuming they can tell the difference between animals and human scent. I'm assuming. And I tell you, the way it is today, just because they picked up the scent doesn't mean it's him. Could be somebody else, you know. Seems that is where some of these missing cases have taken law enforcement to, the landfill. What is wrong with these people? I don't know, man. I think to 99% of us, the thought of something happening to your child and you putting them in a landfill is unthinkable. But it's that 1% that somehow they are built to where they could do something like that. It's odd, to say the least. Glad you were able to vent and express what a lot of us are thinking. Lip lock no more. Yeah. I think she's probably spoke for a good part of the community when she said what she said just now, because it's hard to fathom, you know. And I hate to go here, but a 15-year-old boy, if he is in that landfill, there was probably something done to him to make that possible. And unless they're thinking that somebody, and you know, that's the thing too, that makes me think, and this is just my opinion and my thought reasoning, it makes me think that they're thinking something happened for that. You there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hold on. I don't think I got you on speaker. All right.
Hey, it's Remain Calm.
Yeah, that's what the message said. For some reason, it knew.
It what?
When it rang, it said remain calm.
Yeah, because it asked me. I'm special. It asked me who I was.
Is that what you told
So
him?
I told it. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm just going to make a point here. It just seems like, when Quentin Simons, was found in the landfill, and it took a number of days, of course, to find what they could find of him.
Right.
Cases like that. And if you look at other missing children's cases, if these parents or stepdads, mom's boyfriends, mom's girlfriends, whatever, are looking at those cases, I would think that some of them would figure that that would be the place to place anyone, not even only a child, because the possibility of them being found is going to be very slim,
Yep.
So it's just sad, John. It's sad. We cover these missing children and stuff, and I know it takes a toll on everybody, and people do need to vent and get it out. And unfortunately, we all don't live in the same states where this is happening with these children. And, I think we all want to help so much. And some of us just can't physically go there to do it,
Exactly.
So keeping their names out there and, trying to keep up the hope on a lot of this. And it's just very hard to do sometimes. But, I do think it's important just to definitely keep their names out there, keep the cases out there to try to figure out exactly, and Sebastian being, I will say, what I consider a silver alert, which is, a lot of times people think the silver alert's for older people with Alzheimer's and stuff. Actually, it's not. It's silver alert is for children also who seem to have some type of medical condition.
Right.
So that kind of threw people off. I think, I have a little girl here from Indiana that is under a silver alert right now, and we cannot find her anywhere, and she's been gone for quite a while. So it's sad, but just keep doing you, John. You're doing really good. You and Brandy are doing really well, and just keep putting these kids' names out there and try to make some sense out of it, even though most of it is, nonsensical. But that's about all we can do, sir. So
yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not going to keep you on here, and I'm being good. I didn't even say the F word, John. You got to give me credit.
Oh, I am super proud of you.
Okay, I'm going to get off here, but I adore you and Brandy. And
Well, thank
keep
you.
doing what you're doing.
Well, thank you.
All
You
right,
too.
bye.
Bye-bye. If y'all have watched Remain Calm, you know that is quite the feat for her not to drop us an F-bomb. So thank you, Remain Calm. I would watch more of her, but I watch stuff with the speaker on. And I'm telling you, Remain Calm likes the F-bomb. Big fan of the F-bomb. But yeah, and it's keeping, I like to think of it as by covering this stuff, it's not only keeping their names out there, but it's keeping the story out there, which helps keep the pressure on the people solving the cases and looking for them and that kind of stuff. As long if I think, like anybody, police are much more motivated when they have people in their ear asking them constantly about where's this at, what are you doing about this, what's going on with this. It's extra motivation. Not that I'm saying that, because y'all know I'm a big fan of the law enforcement. Couldn't do their job. I watch these body cam videos, and I think every time I watch one, I think, damn, I'd have tased this fool like a long time ago. I would not have let it go this far. I couldn't be a police officer because I would get fired after day one, because I would have a trigger happy taser finger. Let me tell you that. So I really appreciate the law enforcement, what they do. But like any other group, I've said this a million times, there are going to be bad apples. So this helps, in my opinion. Trying to keep my eye on my phone so I don't miss a call. We had some heavy hitters this morning. Remain calm, limp like no more. The first lady that called in, she was great. She made a good point, good valid point about Madeline Soto's mother can't keep her story straight. She's telling different variations. Better to say the F-bomb than live like an F-bomb. Amen to that. Amen to that. Seems like every day a missing kid. Yeah, it does. You know? John Davis, I'm on for Josh, and he always talks about how much he enjoys your channel. Oh, Josh is my buddy. I like giving him some a hard time. I got a meme that's Josh related loaded. I just ain't released it yet. I got a couple good ones, but I'm saving them for when the time's right. I got a good one for Josh, though. Benny says I better leave Josh alone. I'm going to, he's going to get me. We'll see. I ain't scared of Josh much. I seen this on Facebook this morning. This was from Don B. I have spotted something interesting on Google Maps, possibly a trail camera. Going to check it out. Don't know how long it's been there or if it's even a camera. Maybe a TWRA camera since it's at Warrior's Path. Well, I feel you, Don B. You spot the camera, you're gonna check it out. My thing kind of is though, you think they're gonna be able to back up 2.5 years to see anything on it? I just don't know. Don't know. I mean, thanks for sharing with us, but I don't see the value in that. I'll tell you what the value in that. I'm not gonna say nothing. I just seen that and thought I'd share it with y'all. It seemed interesting to me that, you know, mentioning he found a camera from Warriors Park that he's gonna go check out. Okay. Well, unless they keep 2.5 years of back footage, what's that going to tell you? That there's a camera there? Good to know. Don B, don't take JSB with you. Just saying. Think they're going together? Possibly. Don B going to break the case. LOL. I'll tell you what, if he does, I'll be shocked at the least. Probably a new camera just added to the park. Probably. You never know, though, man. Maybe they have this amazing amount of storage to where they can back up damn near 3 years and pull something off of it. Now, I found a camera on Google Maps at the corner of Ben Hill and Beach Creek. And the reason I mentioned it was because I was saying I thought maybe they had gotten video from there, and that could be part of the reason they said no stranger abduction, because they have video cameras showing nobody in or out. That's all I was saying. But the fact there's one at Warriors Path, I don't know how is that valuable? If somebody in the chat understands it, I'm more than willing to listen. I thought he hacked my phone, LOL. Not 2 hours after I searched this on Google, Don B posted this post. Talk about woo weird. I searched satellite images, though, LOL. He might have. Might be where he's getting all his content from. He's got you. Got you hacked. I need to share. Let's see how many of you I can fit in here with me via Bluetooth. Y'all want to share this lip lock? She's offering. Offers on the table. That's all I'm saying. I'm in the mood this morning, man. Since ain't nobody called me, I'm going to Google something real quick. Lip lock, by the way, chat's looking. You might have some takers. Oh, man, I meant to record a video and play it for y'all. It's the funniest shit I ever seen. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But next time I'm going to have it for you. I like to see people laugh. That's why I try to mix in a little bit of jokes with my stuff. This shit's getting so ridiculous. Everything we hear, like this new stuff out about Elijah, and they're putting a little 6-year-old girl out in the car in freezing weather so they can do the beast with 2 backs. It's troubling as hell. Let me see if I got any. Oh, you want to see a real heartbreaker? Let me see if I can. I'm going to take y'all from laughter to tears real quick. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if y'all heard about this. Laken Riley, not too long ago, was oh, thank you, Messy Jesse. I got a meme in the chamber for you. 1 second, I want to read this real quick. Don't let me forget. Laken Riley was unalived by an illegal immigrant. This is something she wrote in 1st grade. It's got her name at the top. It says Laken Riley. It says, "When I grow up, I want to be a nurse because it helps people get better and it looks very fun to help people. For working, I would want to get $10,000. I will not be married. I will stay with my family until I die. I would like to live in Florida. Florida's lots of fun and the ocean and pool is there." I don't know. When I seen that just it got to me, thinking about that little girl in the 1st grade. It's sad and something that definitely could have probably been avoidable. See what kind of heart she had. She wanted to be a nurse because she wanted to help people. It looked like fun to her to help people. She wanted $10,000. I think that's the cutest thing. She said she wanted $10,000. I don't know if she just wanted a one-time payment or if that was going to be her weekly rate, but she needed $10,000. And that was avoidable. Our government, better watch it. Better watch it. I'll get shadow banned for another year. It was avoidable. Let's just say that, But I think it's really good that was brought out, because I didn't find that letter myself. I seen it somewhere, but I think it's really good that come out. That kind of helps put a face on, the consequences of some of the actions people take, what can end up happening because of that. Because let's just be honest, if people were doing their jobs, she would still be with us. The little girl that said, she wanted to grow up and be a nurse and because it looked fun to help people, that little girl, that young lady would still be with us and he wouldn't be here. That monster wouldn't have been among us, because if he did that to her, I'm more than sure that he probably did some other stuff while that happened. A lot of that's being, covered up too, that the people that come It's not the first crime they've committed. There's been quite a few of them, but you don't hear nothing about it because they don't want you to. And anytime I mention stuff to that effect, people tell me, "Where'd you go? I haven't seen your channel in forever. I can't find you." And when you, like one of these dirtbags that's out there roaming the streets right now that's already been busted doing stuff, when you put them out there and show what their face, because you hope everybody that knows this person sees it and knows to keep their children away from them. When you call them out, you get a strike. John, that put life in a now unbeating heart. She also was needed in this world for good things to happen daily. Yep. Sorry, but we need to take care of our own. We have hungry kids in the U.S. Yep. Can't even imagine the future consequences this will have. There you go. There you go. See, a lot of people don't get that, you know, that they don't see that. Okay. And what sense does that make? You're bringing in these people and you're sticking them in these neighborhoods and you're taking all these resources from the people that are already there. You got kids can't play sports now because their fields and stuff's been taken for other people, you know. And don't kid yourself. There's a lot of trafficking going on in this, okay? All these kids coming across and now nobody knows where they're at. It's horrible stuff. It's just one part of a big problem, probably the worst part, and it all could be avoidable. That's why, you know, I keep seeing people on JLR's ass constantly about how he's a tragedy pimp and all this. Well, I tell you what, he's doing a good job at bringing attention to this issue. He's showing it too. He's on that border 24/7. You know, and I have previously said bad things about him too, and I want to say, you know, regardless, he's doing a good thing. He's bringing attention to a really, really serious problem. And all the kids that we're talking about, I guarantee it's not going to be long before there's a popular one that actually makes its way out to where people find out about it, and it'll be the result of that issue. It'll be an Audrey Cunninghammer, it'll be a Madeline Soto, or it'll be a Summer Wells or somebody. And the reason they'll be gone is because of that issue. It's only a matter of time. It's probably already happened. I just don't, you know, have an example right now. I'm sure it has. But I'm telling you. Like I said, I used to not like JLR, but I'm tending to change my mind. I am too, because the man's working. He's hustling. He's always at it. I give him credit where credit's due. People are going to hate all they want, but it's a good thing what he's doing. And thank you, Suzette. I appreciate it. And I owe a couple of memes now, and I don't know how these are going to go over. These are a little bit more on the edgier side. So I'm going to do me and show them anyway. Let's see. We'll go with this one first. For those of y'all that have followed Josh and me, if you happen to know us both, you'll probably get the context of this meme. I'm going to go ahead and sit back and see what y'all think. Not my best work, but, you know, it's pretty high up there. They won't even take care of our vets. Yeah. Yeah, you'd think that'd be more of a priority, wouldn't you? JLR is a hardworking man. I love him, except when he eats meals during lives. JLR made a change and left behind those who can't change for the better. JLR really has turned it around. That's what I was saying. You can hate on him all you want, but he's doing a good job now, I think. I got one more in the chamber, man. And I am so iffy on if I should show it or not, because I know some people can't take a joke, and I don't know. Jesse, I think you've seen it. You know the one I'm talking about. Should I unleash it? We're gonna let Jesse decide. That way, if I do, it's on Jesse. LMFAO. Josh loves polls. Josh is a big fan of polls. Like I said, this last one's kind of controversial, if you will. I don't even know if I can. I'm gonna let Jesse decide. Jesse, we showing it or not? No background checks on the people coming across the borders. No, there's not. I seen a dude the other day, and I've seen this clip before. He says somebody's talking to him, and they're like, he's like, "Do you know who I am?" And they're like, "No, I have no idea who you are." And he's like, "Everybody's going to know who I am soon." And it creeped me out because I'm telling you, the guy seemed like he had something in mind. You might get canceled, Jesse says. So don't put that on me. Okay. You think I'd get canceled for it? Is it that bad, Jesse? All right, y'all. Jesse says we can't show it. I was wanting to, but is it that bad? You know, I'm going to say show it, LOL. Well, you made it, Jesse. That's why I was wanting to decide. Since you made it, I was going to leave it up to you if I should show it or not. Hey, I'm going to show it. If you can't take a joke, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. Now Jesse's got me sketched out. She make me think it's more serious than I think it is. Don't blame me if it goes south. Don't let society deprive you of your sense of humor. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a joke. You and Josh should do a live together. Josh don't invite me to do lives. It just his new buddy Trev. He just makes fun of me. Not sure I even know which one it is. You know which one it is. Well, here. Yeah, I'm not going to. It's about time for me to get off. I've been on here an hour and 27 minutes wasting y'all's time. I tell you, I'm glad that I had a little bit of time to come down before I read that stuff about Elijah Vu. It had me so pissed this morning I couldn't stand myself. Can't leave us hanging. Show it. I feel salty today. Okay. Y'all twisted my arm. Here it comes. Haters gonna hate. I think it's hilarious. Nah, it ain't that bad. I thought it was so on point, though. You know. And just to put it out there, you know, I wish everybody the best. I don't want to see anybody struggle, but, you know, let's call a skunk, really. I'm glad y'all are big fans, too. I just thought it was hilarious. I couldn't pass it up. And it came about kind of innocently because I was just flipping through images and I seen that and I was like, what are they doing? At first I thought he was nodding and I was like, no, I think they're praying. Don't nod off online and you don't get a meme. Yeah, you earned that one. Sorry, bro. I think it's hilarious. I think it's some of my best work yet. But you know, like I said, we hope the best for everybody and hope that get it straightened out. But ultimately, what you put out there, there's going to be repercussions for. I would expect it. I think anybody would. WB was looking like this last night. I've been hearing rumors of that. Somebody brought that up to me the other day. They was like, go check out this live and notice after this point and see if you think it seems off. And I was like, yeah, kind of. Lord, thank you for this buzz we about to receive. I think John Davis True Crime has the best voice in true crime. Well, thank you, Rosemary and Tom. I got a pretty deep voice. I don't know if it carries over to my mic or not. I don't know. Swing low, sweet chariot. Thank you. Josh was hilarious a couple nights ago, taking swipes at white boy. Was he? Well, you know, I got another swipe I could take. I mean, let's see here. I think I got one I ain't showed. Pretty sure. Y'all seen this one? See what y'all think of this. Everybody, please rate the memes if you would. 1 to 10, preferably. 10 being funniest, 1 being John, that ain't funny at all. See what y'all think about this one. I got a couple. Let's just rate memes for a little while before I end it. Ooh, got a 10. Got a 10 right out the gate. Serenade us. I'll sing to y'all while y'all rate the meme. Please stop cold and wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain drops on my window and I can see it all. Even if I was, it would all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Orange says, that looks like Matt. That's him after he has hulked up. I don't get this meme. Not everybody will. Jesse says it's an 11. I've seen some 9.95s. There's a 10. I don't know, white boy. Oh, well, okay, I understand. I think we've got all our ratings for this one. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Here's one. See if anybody can interpret this one. Please remember, we go on a rating system, 1 through 10, 10 being the funniest, 1 not so funny. Being high doesn't make your prayers go up any faster. I ain't got a Drew one yet, but I will make y'all some, I promise. Got a 12, got a 10, got another 10, another 10. I am knocking them out the park this morning. Y'all, you can thank AI for this. I can explain to AI what to do, and they will hook me up. Milk that shiz. He is milking the cow. That is the best. That's what he's doing. It's what he's doing. Ooh, I got a call. Oh, it's liable to be a troll. They got their number blocked. Let's give it a chance. Oh, what happened? I missed the call. Troll. If it's a troll, call back. Probably got some mean voicemails on here. That meme ain't funny, John. Take it off. It's Josh. Oh. Jesse said, it wasn't me this time. Let's see if I got any more. Oh, I got a Smiley meme. Smiley, friend of the show, as far as we know. I got a meme for you. Anybody want to see my Smiley meme? Who's up for a good Smiley meme? They're blocking their number, so I don't know if I should answer that one. If they call back, I'm going to consider it because I'm not scared of trolls. Oh, was that you, Burnt Dirt? Okay, y'all, it's time for the Smiley meme. Where's it at? There it is. Take the banner off so y'all can see it. Remember, we are rating memes 1 through 10, and let's see what y'all give it. All right. So far, we're getting some LOL, so I'm assuming that's going to be high scores. Now, John Davis is the Dido of true crime. Thank you. I do try. I wish I could remember Stan. I would have wrapped it for y'all. I asked him for a meme of me, and he sent me the liberal tears lady. One screaming, "No! No!" I'm lost on this one. That's Smiley. Smiley admittedly calls the cops pretty frequently, so hopefully she won't be upset at this. Smiley, you in the bushes watching? If you are, go ahead and apologize. You don't have a sense of humor, because that's funny. All right, not many people's rating them. I'm going to show y'all one more since I ain't getting no feedback. I'm trying to get some feedback so I know what's too far and what's about on point. Okay? I'm getting much feedback on these. Let's see, do I have more? I think I do. Let's see here. Surely I got something else. Showed that one, showed that one, showed that one. That one. Thought it was Zig calling Fred. I see a 12. I see some 10s. Ooh, I see a 20. 20 on that one. Got another 10. I'm just going to rate LOLs as 10s. Oh, big round of 10s. Am I out? I think I may have one more. Now, this one has kind of some hidden humor in it. I don't know if everybody will get it, but for the ones that do get it, they will find it really hilarious. He's picking his nose behind that meme. Thanks for ratting me out, Jesse. I don't watch enough channels. I don't get some of these. I'm sorry. I just try not to pick on one person. That's why I spread them around. Ooh, got a 13 on this one. Got a 12. Now, without getting into details, look, give me a thumbs up if you get the joke. Because there's a joke in the sign. The name is a joke. It's a reference. Give me a thumbs up if you get it. See, I see some 10, 10, 10, 25.2. Thumbs up. Jesse gets it. 10 from Pink Banjo. I think Smartass Patriots lost. It had to be explained to me, LOL. 10. Yeah, I don't think everybody will get it, and I don't want to go there unless I have to. I've decided if another video comes out lying about me, I'm going to really put some stuff out there. Donna gets it. Danny gets it. Good. Missed the memo on this one. I think Birdie gets it. Guys, I appreciate everybody coming here, everybody supporting the channel. Appreciate all the super chats. That's what everybody that gave super chats, that's what gives me the desire to make these memes. So thank you. Thank you. Gives me a good excuse to show them. And yeah. Jesse said, okay, let's break it down. Let's not, Jesse. I'm saving that in case I need it. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of people know anyway, but they don't know my version of how it's going to go down. Thanks everybody for coming though, y'all. And you know, if people get offended by the memes, I'm sorry, but the horrible stuff we talk about all the time is too much for me. So I like spending some of my time kind of trying to laugh, bring a smile to some people's faces. Because I know everybody's kind of tense. There's been a lot lately, a lot of horrible news come out, a lot of stuff that I know it upsets a lot of people. And I just try to mix in a little bit of humor. If people don't like that, I'm sorry. Get over it. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks to all the members. They support the show and I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody, all the viewers, the subs, the rewatch gang. Thank you. I hope you made it this far. Everybody have a good weekend. I'm trying to schedule the lives more in advance so y'all have time to get notifications and all that. And you know, if you're missing some JDTC, you can always check the community and see what's going on. Guys, y'all have a great weekend. Thanks everybody, and remember, fight the good fight. See y'all soon.